Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to be making on my computer, or on your computer, depends on which one it is. We're going to try and make an LLM running on your computer along with an AI image gen, but that might be a future episode. But let's first start with an LLM that runs locally on your computer. So you need Wi-Fi, you don't need to use ChatGPT, but we're going to have to use ChatGPT just to start it off. Or you mean you don't have to, but I feel like it'd really help you a lot. Okay, first, go to ChatGPT. I have it loaded up right here. Let's open it up. I'm gonna close that. Right. Wait, what did it say? Okay. Nothing. Okay. What are we gonna type in ChatGPT to get an LLM model, aka an AI, in our computer? So first, what we're gonna do, it says, ask anything. Let's type in make me a AI LLM. There we go. First part half done. And now let's say use Python and what else should we have it? Make it so I can use any model I want using a path. Basically meaning on your file manager, let's say you download a new model, let's say you just got released by Ollama, no, not Ollama, just Llama in general, I think, or from Meta or Facebook, or you want to get Qwen, I think that's another AI. You just download that, update it basically, and boom, there you go. Whole new updated AI. So, what was it? Make me an LM, use Python, so make it so I can use any model I want using a path, path file, I think it was. Anyways, there we go, and use Llama, I think it's called. Let's go for it. Boom, there we go. Here is a minimal Python script. Boom, there we go. You would probably want to install it. I already know I did, but let's do it for folks out there. We're going to go CMD. Whoops. Yeah, CMD. Open. Boom, there you go. Right click on your mouse and then click enter. Boom, let it go. It should download, might take a little bit. Don't worry about updating it if it's already done, but I do recommend installing Python. I'm gonna say probably version 10.3, I think. I'm gonna say don't go higher than 12, don't go like the newest, but don't go older than 9. So 10 and 11 are like your sweet spot. So there we go, we got that. And then here we go, custom LLM, there we go. So we got the LLM, we got that, AI, and that's where you put your model. So using Python custom, where's where did I get? No, okay, we're gonna do this later, but it says put the model path as an argument. So Python custom LLM. So where is that? Where'd you put it, bro? Come on, just gonna put that top, put the model. It's an argument, huh? Okay, this is what I like to do. No. Make it so the path directory, which is what it's technically called, it doesn't have, you don't have to spell it right. Directory in the script, please. There you go. Boom, and there we go. Look at that right there. There is our. You're gonna have to change that later, of course. But let's go down, copy the code, go to Visual Studio, whatever. Click that, click paste, and there we go. We got our stuff. Where's everything's squished down here? So that's fun. Okay. What we are going to do is we're gonna go to the file up here, click save, and it's not done at all, so let's go to file name. What should we call it? Let's call it Jane Deere. What was it? Jane Doe, I think it was. Jane, that's Jan. Oh, let's call it John Doe. There we go. I think it's from a Roblox thing. Would that be Jan? We'll fix it later, you know? Let's go to documents and save it there. So boom, there we go. Let's go back to Google real quick. Now, let's think of an LLM, aka an AI. So what you would want to do is, let's just say, what is the newest, best LLM? Go to, oh whoops. Let's do to run locally. Go for it. Go. Boom. Llama 3 right there. Okay. Now, so if it says, I'm just going for the top one. You can do anything, but let's do Llama 3. Whoops. Is that? No. Llama 3 download right there. And then we're going to go to here. I think, maybe. I could be wrong. Is that? I'll full screen it. I'm sorry. But, is this? I'm trying to find where we could just get it and download it, and that's all we need. Okay, what we're gonna do is GUFF, because that is the file type we want. So Google that. Wait for it to give us that. Boom, there we go. It says get it from here, so let's try and find it right here. Basically files in here, and then Hume, you got all of these random words that I bet you know nothing about besides Meta Llama, because that's the AI that Meta makes, and then anything else is whatever. Okay, basically 3.1 is the version, and then 8 billion is the parameters. So basically how many things it has in its brain. It has basically 8 billion things, you could think of it. The bigger the parameter, the more things it knows, the smarter it is. That's why there may be an 80 billion, or I think DeepSeek has a 700 billion. Now, your computer, it can't run that for the life of it. Like if I open up Task Manager, I only have 32 gigs of RAM and 8 gigs of VRAM. So that's even low by today's standards. I'd say at least get 12 or higher, but I was slightly on a budget, so I just got 8. But that is okay. Also make sure you have storage, but I mean, you should have 4 gigabytes. But let's get on to this. So, whoops, close. Now, let's get down all the way down here. So we got K, we got S, we got whatever these extra letters are. Now what we're gonna do is each letter over here represents basically the quality, which might sound kind of weird, but you see if we go up here that says 2, basically mean the quality. Like if you send what is 773 plus 12, this one it'll half work basically. It's not the smartest. Like it's smart, but its way of giving you the answer is kind of dumb basically. So what we're gonna do, for at least for my computer, is you're gonna go to Q6K, basically meaning it the quality loss of when you give something it is gonna be very low. So we're gonna download this 6 gigabyte file. So right here, Q6, or you could do Q5. They're both pretty good as long as you has a K, I'm gonna say. Blah. But it just depends on the quality. So let's find something. So this is K. Also, if it's just a single K, that's good. And make sure it's also GGUF. And we're gonna go with, I'm guessing that's a large, medium, and small. So we're gonna go with, where is it? Let's just go with large. Q5K large. I have no clue. I forgot what it was. Sometimes it can mean different things. So if you don't know, like if you have a giant option like this, what I would personally do is literally just like ask, hey, which one's best on like Siri or something, not Siri, but like ChatGPT or Gemini. So let's find this thing. I'm just gonna do, sometimes it can be really confusing. Sorry, it's taking me a bit. Let's do this one, 6.6 gigabytes. So click that. We're gonna wait for that to download, and that's only gonna take a whole 10 minutes. That seems quite longer than I thought it was. But you can use any LLM to do this. It's the first one I'm doing because it's right there. Okay, out of there, we still have all of this. You have your Visual Code Studio. Hopefully install that for coding. I feel like that's basic. And also make sure you install, if I'm correct, Visual Studio. I have the 22 version, I believe that's the only version out that's the newest. But just have that. And in this script, or whichever ChatGPT gave you or whatever, if you want to do this too, if you see print down here, whoops, I touched the microphone. You see AI. Now you can name this basically anything. You can have it your virtual assistant, like let's say it's Siri. Whoops, Siri. So when you're chatting to this LLM, it'll say you, which is right there when you say something, and then Siri, which is when you get something back. So that's how that's gonna work. But I'm just personally gonna have it set to just AI. But you can put any name. You could put John Cena or something. It doesn't really matter. But set your model path here, and that's where you put that. So we're gonna delete that. Boom. And that is where we then wait for this model to download. So let's wait for that. Okay. I was playing Mario Kart. It's finally done. Yeah, it took a bit. I have the computer kind of far away from the thing. From the Wi-Fi router. Well, I should end my Mario Kart experience now. I was good at Mario Kart 7. Okay, anyways, okay, let's get back into this. Then we go to File Manager, Download, and look at that. There's your model. So what you're gonna do now, gonna left click, right? Yeah, left click, and then you do right click, and then copy as a path. And you click that, then you go back to Visual Code Studio, and then right here where it says model path, you do Control V. Whoops. And boom, there we go. There's a model basically loaded now. It's basically telling the script, this is where my model is, and use that. Boom, there we go. Use it there, and then that's it. Okay, File, Save, and then just for test measures, if you're using this Visual Code Studio, we're gonna go up here, this play button, we're gonna go down and run Python in a dedicated turnable. And then, boom, you. Now let's ask a random question, like, hello, go for it. And since this is now loading the model, it's on the graphics card, which is making it think, and also the RAM, I believe, so they can talk to each other and like think about what the answer is going to be. I believe since this is Llama 3.1, it should have a thinking capability, making it smarter, but it takes longer. So diminishing returns, and that's just sad. And boom, okay, there we go. AI, and you can see now this is, it says, hello, I am trying to set up a nut. Now that, it's like, what are you trying to do? What the flip? Like, why are you telling me I just said hi? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go copy all this, right click, I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT, just for the smartest, and then all caps, fix this, and then Control V, whoops, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let that send. We're just gonna let that be. Context is too small. There we go. There's the issue right there. Then we're gonna wait for this thing to be done, and then there we go. Copy code, go to here, close that terminal, and cut that. There we go. Now this model might change when you give it to the AI like a couple times, so make sure it's right. Sometimes we save here, dedicate terminal. Let's see if it'll work now. Loading it again. Go back to hello, send. And then it's gonna have to reload the model every time you start it. But hey, look at that. AI, hello, how can I assist you today? And boom, look at that. We already got an AI, a computer talking in our computer. Okay, now watch this. Let's get a little more technical. You're like, okay, it can say hello. Nothing new. My brother can do that, or my sister. Now let's say some top level stuff right here. What? Now watch this. Is 48 plus 65. Now let's see if it can, like, this is numbers. This is high tech stuff. Enter. What is it? Let's see, where are we gonna get the answer? It says 113. Let me get out my phone. And what was it? 48 plus 65 equals, on my phone calculator, as long as it's not mirrored, 113. Just like that, we got an AI that can do stuff. No, wasn't that hard, was it? Yeah, but look at that. AI. Boom. To find the answer, we're going to add those two together. It's glorious. Okay, let's do a little more technical. Write me, let's just say 10, no, we're a little more extravagant. Let's do 15 sentences about dogs. Go for it. Hit me. Oh, you hear the fan go on? And let's wait. Now, technically, it would probably already have something out, but we need to edit the script to get that. Like how ChatGPT, when you ask the question, it's just spitting out the answer. This, I'm guessing, is just doing the answer, and then once it's done, then it pops up. So, yeah, that's fun. So how we're going to improve that, well, it's going to do that, is we're going to go down, back to ChatGPT, open that bad boy up, and we're going to say, make it stream chat like ChatGPT. Go for it. Which should be built in to this for Llama, I believe it's called, or whatever. But if we can find it, I'll show you. It is, where's somewhere. I'll show you. But boom, look at that. There's our sentences, all right there. Now, and it does label 1, 2, all the way to 15. And I can confirm those are all sentences. Correct punctuation, got period, you got commas, you even got numbers. 340 recognized dog breeds. From the tiny Chihuahua to the Great Dane. Look at that. There's a fun fact I didn't even know. So I'm gonna clear that. Now let's do this new, what was this? The new model of this. So here's the streaming chat version. It prints tokens live as they generate, like ChatGPT. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna go to here. Cut that. Boom. We don't need that. We need the updated version. And look at that. It's only 55 lines of code. Like, what? So little. And we only need one thing, and that's for Python. And we can install that easily. Okay, let's try this again. Load this bad boy up. Hi, AI. Yeah, like that. Spit it out. Now it's kind of slow because we're using an 8 billion parameter model, and it's like, hey, I'm kind of low on VRAM. Like, let's check the VRAM right now. We go out, and it doesn't look that much used. But the RAM, that is using 30, that is using all the RAM. I bet that's probably, if I can find something that can slow that down. Why are you using 17 gigabytes? That is not, wait, can I close that? We don't need, bro was taking up all my RAM, literally. Okay, sorry, what else can I cut off? Because it was absolutely eating that thing. You saw that. 20 whatever gigs of RAM, I think. No, I think that's not right. Go back up. ChatGPT, you shouldn't be, I feel like that's a lot of megabytes just for ChatGPT. Okay, oh wait, we don't need Chrome anymore. Chrome, goodbye. Okay, back to ChatGPT. No, Visual Code Studio. Let's actually start this though without using Visual Code Studio. So we're gonna go to settings, and this was in our documents, if you remember. We saved it, Jane Doe. I'm pretty sure I spelled that really wrong, but watch this. You right click, left click, and then copy as path, just like how we did with this. Then we go down here. Okay, my thing is kind of messed up, but your search bar, CMD, enter, boom, there we go. Paste that, loading the model. Give it a couple seconds. You, hello, boom, and hello, how can I assist you today? Now, depending on the model, you can have it quick, you can have it slow, you can have it fast. Just depends on how powerful your computer is. I recommend lots of VRAM, lots of RAM, and a good GPU, basically. Did you want, because that's the brains of what does it. I have a GPU, I have a couple laying around, and that is what you need to have it work. They're off camera. But how can I assist you today? But what is 2 plus 2? Go for it. The answer to that is 4. Now that's kind of slow. Like, to me, it's kind of slow. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna close that. We're gonna close that. Go back to ChatGPT. It's kind of slow. How can I get it better? Go. And see, as you can see, that is what my last computer was. If you've seen other videos, now I'm like, ugh. But I could wait. Should I do the wait, no. Actually, because I'm pretty sure I've told this thing multiple times. I have a RTX 5060 and 32 GB of DDR5 and AMD Ryzen, what was it, 7600X, I think. I don't know. What did I do? Oh, back to there. Okay, we're good. I already did that. I recommend that if you want that to do whatever. Basically allows the program to talk to your graphics card manually and not using your CPU. Update for GPU loose. So let's go back to here. Boom. Scroll down. Okay, here we go. Here's the stuff. CNX. I'm guessing that means contacts, and it says set that to 16384. Threads 8, and then GPU layers is 1. So I'm guessing that was possibly running only on the GPU, which is insane, by the way. I mean, it was running on the CPU earlier. Wait. So okay, so make the script use my GPU. Boom. Send her off. And there we go. Great. I feel like it should have been using the GPU anyways, but I didn't ask for it, so that's probably why it didn't give me. What did I do? I'm sorry. What did I? Oh, it's Pinterest. Oopsies. Showing me another image. Okay. Copy code. Here. Full screen. Cut that. We don't need to go boom paste. So there we go. Loading model. Checks for GPU. If it can't find it, it uses CPU. It's not that difficult. But there's our model. There's contact size, threads. Okay, file, save. And now, since this thing should not be running on the CPU anymore, which I forgot it was. I'm so sorry. We're going to file manager, documents, Jane Doe. I know I spelled that wrong. I'm sorry. Then back to here, CMD. Start that off. Click that. Go for it. And wait for it to load. And that's a problem, and let's go fix. Wait, that's not a problem. GPU detected, true, but that is a problem. As I said, the AI will occasionally forget what the model thing was. As you can see, model patch does not exist. I know what it is. It's just, I don't know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our downloads. You copy his path, go to here. It's a fairly easy fix. You just do that, delete, boom, there we go, save, and boom, you just fixed it. You're legendary. It's elite, as one would say. back to here, CMD, launch that up, search, and boom, true, the GPU is found. Now watch this, it's gonna be speedy. Hello, whoops, unless it has to load on the GPU then, bro. But, and come on, how can I assist you today? Now to me, this doesn't seem actually that much quicker. Can you believe it? As you can see, I can type that. It's like, we don't want that. We want it quick, smooth, and fast. So we're gonna go back here, back to the drawing board. LLM, quick, fast, download, find me, whatever. I'm tired. What time is it? It's 9:05. Locally, no, wait, no. And we're gonna go right here, quick, search, user friendly, oh no, yes, yellow, wow, very original, send that off, put that back up there, wow, dog, but let's find so we're gonna go hugging face right there, and let me do that. Scroll down right there, hugging face, click on this, done, boom, swipe that up, boom, go to here. Do I have to log in again? I shouldn't have to, but we're boom, AI models. Let's do Meta again. Why not so? And that's Llama 4. I didn't even know they made a Llama 4. When was this? 17. No, 17. That's not gonna run on this computer. It ain't. Or if it does, it's gonna be slow as dirt. So we don't want that. And that's 70. Still, my computer's not gonna be able to run that. Not for, even if it's life dependent on it. It's gonna be like, it's gonna die. So we're gonna go to here. Degree. I agree. Whoa. Submit. Really? I gotta do all the fancy stuff just to use Llama 3? Wow. Okay. That's... I'm too lazy to do it. Okay. I'm gonna find a model that's... I downloaded earlier because I want to download another one. 3, 2, 1. Okay. This is the model I chose. It is also uncensored, basically meaning you can ask it whatever question and you'll get answer. Basically no guardrails, so there can be, quality can be a little wonky, but you know, it's a model. That's why I typed in. And it was only, if I go to it, 6.4 gigabytes. So basically the exact same besides like a couple of things. So we're gonna file, save. Now let's see if this runs just a smidge faster. Copy as a path. Here, CMD, start her up, start. And let's wait for it, boom. Hello! Is it gonna be faster? It's not gonna be faster. So that sucks. But I also still only have 8 gigabytes of VRAM, so this is a thing to show you that your computer depends pretty highly on your specs for doing AI. And look at this. Another bad thing with uncensored is it's literally just doing whatever. It's cooked. So let me go into my bank of LLMs real quick. Give me a hot sec. I'm gonna choose something quick. Like really, really quick. Like we're gonna do, where is it? Llama 3.2. Paste. Okay, this is another Llama model that's 3.2, so I think it's slightly older, but it's only 3 billion parameters, which means it's kind of dumb, but it's really quick. Like, really quick. Okay, so let's start this thing up. Nope. Documents, no. Close that. Documents, look at there. Copies path, close that. Then go back to CMD, start that up. Boom, paste. And GPU detected. That's the best thing we've ever seen. Now watch this. Hello. Start that up and then boom. Look at that. Oh, how can I assist you today? I don't know. No worries. And look at that. It's literally spinning things out. Okay. Let's do still the same thing we did earlier. Write me. Whoops. Write me, kind sir. Whoops, kind sir. Oh, diff 20. Continuous sentences about cats. Go, kind sir. And then boom, there we go. Let that start up. And then boom. Let that be. And it seems to be pushing out the numbers pretty quickly, which is probably the best thing. Absolutely awesome sauce right there. And then boom, there we go. But hold up, that is about cats, right? Quiet neighborhoods, sleeping cat. Yep, basically a story. 20 sentences. So we got 1 period, 2 period. Where is 30? I may miss a few, but 4, 5. So that's 5. And then 6. What? That 6 is right there. And then 7's right there. Hold up. 8. And then 9, I think, is right here. Unless I missed something. I don't think, no. 9, 10, 11. It's 11 sentences. Can't believe it. I'm so sorry. That is despicable. We got 11 sentences and I asked for 20. But you know, I told you, it's the dumber version. It doesn't know the difference between squat and blot. The other one did, but it's slower. So yeah, that's fun. But that is the first part of our AI LLM. I'm gonna show you more later. We're gonna increase its capability drastically. Like what we're gonna do later in a future episode is we're gonna have it talk to your microphone and have it respond back with a voice to text, meaning it has a voice and it speaks to us. Like ChatGPT, you can say, "Yo, dude, what is this answer to how tall is the Eiffel Tower?" And then maybe wait a couple seconds, and then the Eiffel Tower is 314 meters tall, and boom, there you go. That's how we're gonna do that later. And then we're also going to try and do an image generation and literally cram whatever we can. Like make it, hey, turn on YouTube. Basically make it like Jarvis, like from Iron Man. So that's the future episode. We're gonna do that later. And thank you for watching. And I will catch you in the next one if you continue to watch. So I'm sorry if I wasted your time. But subscribe still, leave a like, and goodbye.